Let's go right now to Beverly Hills, California, and our friend who is on her way to a premiere, so we had to put her in right at the top. Marla Maples, welcome.
Hi, Richard. Thank you so much. I love what you're doing today to help get more voices out there before our big Super Tuesday tomorrow.
It's an historic day, and either way it's going to be historic, but I think it's one of the most important elections we've ever had. Why do you want people to vote for Hillary Clinton, and why are you voting for her?
Well, I have been fortunate enough to not just be able to hear her stance on the issues, but to also meet her in person quite a few times. And I'm a real go-from-the-gut sort of person, and as you know, we met doing some spiritual studies, and I look into the eyes of the person, and I feel when I've looked into the eyes of Senator Clinton, I've truly seen a woman that is so dedicated with her heart and soul to make a difference for all the individuals that she can. I feel honesty. I feel integrity. I have never met such a brilliant woman who takes time to always connect to the children, to the women, to special needs, to special interests with, the environmental groups. And I really feel like she's going to be a person that's going to help us see a shift in the way our government cares about the environment, the way, healthcare and education is going to be looked at. And I, 100% from the start, have just seen her determination, felt her heart, and want to offer that up to people who are a little afraid of Hillary for various reasons in the past. She's someone who's been able to look at her mistakes and admit them and move forward from there. And I think that's a big step for anyone that's in our political arena today.
Now, Marla, you know her, and you've referenced kind of the misperceptions, perhaps, or certainly the feelings of many people that she's cold, she's kind of heartless, she's ruthless, she's not terribly authentic, she's Machiavellian, she's driven. And you're describing a very different Hillary Clinton.
That's why I brought it up for your audience, because I know we've had some wonderful candidates on the Democratic side that are not, running now, and that are, Dennis Kucinich, who I know is very driven spiritually and with a lot of integrity. And I truly, in the times I've spent with Hillary, watched her with the people, watched her connect with children, I tell you, there's a depth of emotional connect with her that I have not seen in a lot of the candidates. And I really hope that people can look a little deeper and see that part of her. I find her extremely warm, extremely given.
Well, how can they do that? I mean, you've had the advantage, which is one of the reasons I wanted to have you on, of spending some time with her. Most Americans are not going to be able to do that. They're going to have to get their dose of Hillary through the television.
Yeah.
How does one look at the television perhaps with different, Marla Maples eyes instead of their own?
I just believe if you try to start the day anew. I'm a big believer in looking towards the future, not towards the past. And when I've seen her on the debates, I told her this the other night. There was a big fundraiser in Beverly Hills, and I told her how much I appreciate that she's handling all this with human dignity. And we don't always see that. And I think if we don't have human dignity to our other fellow members of humanity, that's a negative thought for moving forward with the future of the world. We're not just one nation under God. We're one world under God. And I want to know that the person that's going to be representing our country truly has a heart and for humanity. And that is what I've seen from Hillary. And even on this last debate with Barack, I felt like she handled herself so well, and she has been attacked from every level, and I don't see her slinging mud. I see her sitting in her power, and I see her, stepping forward and expressing the truth of the beliefs and how she thinks we can get out of Iraq. Not telling people what they just want to hear, but saying that this is why I know it's going to be a hard run. This is why I wish I could say for sure a year, but here's what we have to do first. And so, I am a person who prays, and I when I have had the opportunity to meet her, I've been very upfront about that, and I said, I pray for you, and I wish you strength to maintain your integrity through every level of this race, and hopefully when you are in the White House, and she had such a deep appreciation for that, and some people can blow it off. She didn't blow it off. She got to the heart of that, and I really feel that it's absolutely genuine.
Now, Marla, you've said very nice things about Hillary Clinton. Couldn't you also, putting you on the spot a little bit here, but there are a lot of people who, listen, we all would be just so delighted if we could know, like right now, that one of those two people was going to, in fact, be the next president, and I think that's absolutely the case. But couldn't you say what you're saying about Hillary Clinton, about Barack Obama as well?
I think the difference to me is the level of experience, and I think she's just mapped out a stronger plan for our future, and she's had years to really look at it and study, help care for one, and I just like the fact that we have a woman who's been in the White House that's taken so much criticism in the past, and she's willing to go back in there again, because I believe she really feels she can make a difference. And Barack seems like a wonderful human being, and I have lots of people I know that are supporting him, and I'm sure he's going to have an incredible future. But I think for today, she's the candidate for today, and she's the one that can best lead us into a new world for this country.
Thank you so much. Yeah, no, Hollywood is very split. I was talking to Tommy Schlamme, who is a Barack Obama supporter, and his wife Christine Lottie is a Hillary supporter. So it's like they're going to go, drive to the polls and cancel each other out. Marla, have fun at your premiere tonight. Marla Maples, thank you for calling and being our first guest in support of Hillary. And we're going to be right back with many more celebrities and VIPs sharing their thoughts, why they are voting for one person or the other, as we do our very special Clout look at Super Tuesday. Stay tuned.